Want to make some real money podcasting? Let's keep it at 100. I'm about to teach you things here today that has never, ever been taught online. At least I haven't heard it. I've been speaking for over 20 years around the world. And I want to share with you guys here some powerful strategies. Whether you are just starting a podcast, is thinking about doing one, which I highly recommend. One of the greatest things I've ever done, being able to connect with people, incredible individuals that I would never have otherwise. Are you tired of the same old advice and not seeing the results that you seek? Buckle up, because what you are about to hear here today, my friends, could very well revolutionize your podcasting journey. Let's dive deep and uncover the gold mining strategies together. Everyday people are making $100 to $1,000 per day with their podcasts. Yes, you heard it right. From hundreds to thousands weekly. Let's break it down. How do they do it? One of the most important things, if you are just starting out, is that you have a provider, that you record your video one time, you download that video, you download the audio, and you upload. That provider will distribute globally with one click within a few minutes. So your people can listen to your podcast on Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio. Alexa, play the latest episode of the Carlos Inspire Show. Just like that, you are everywhere. One that I love and that I've been using since day one is Podbean. For you guys watching me live over here on video, you can see on the screen. Here's why I love Podbean and some of their features: all distribution podcasts in one place, embedded players, social media auto sharing, Amazon Alexa, Podbean app. When you are out there traveling on the go, you can have some mics with you and you can interview people live. And email integration, all in one place. That's one of the most important things, is to have a great distribution provider that makes your life easier, that will save you time. Second most important thing when podcasting, doing a brand new podcast or resurrecting an existing podcast that you are not getting viewers consistently or monetizing yet, is know your audience. Think about it. Who are you talking to? Let's get tactical right now, guys. I used to be a Marine. Let's get very, very tactical. Let's operate as a unit. The way how we think in military is, I call transcendence when I'm speaking on stages, which means above oneself, where nobody's left behind. We all come home. There's plenty of money to be making. No need to try to hide the tactics or the strategies. Sharing is caring. Your trend is your friend. Understand it. Who is on the other side of the screen? What is in it for them? Think about it. It's not what I have done in the past and help all these CEOs and celebrities and athletes and companies and growing their businesses. Nobody cares. What they care is what is in it for them right now. Who are you talking to? Think about it for a second. Where does it keep you up at night? What are some of the silent Q&As? Now we're going tactical. See, you have to understand the mind. This is the stuff that nobody teaches it. You have the conscious mind, which is the shield, the block. The conscious is debating and hesitating. The subconscious only knows how to do one thing, and it's to say yes to you. Say yes to your podcast. Say yes to coming back in here every Monday at 7:17 a.m. Pacific time and listening to a new episode on the way to work, commuting, or working out at the gym. Understanding 50% of all listeners of podcasts, they listen on their way to work, early in the morning, coming back home in the afternoon, and when working out. You see, you must to understand their behaviors. What do they think about it? What do they want to learn? What are their silent Q&As? The questions and answers that they seek. Think about it. Have you ever stopped to just draw on a piece of paper and answer all these questions? think about what does the ideal person that's listening. It's probably going to be somebody like you. People that have been following me, the carlosinspireshow.com for the last 5 years. We just celebrated our 5-year anniversary. Something that I've beat myself up for years. Because I've been doing lives and videos since MySpace, since 2001. And one of my biggest mistakes is not starting this sooner. But we'll go deep into that. But I want you guys to think about it. You see, in leadership, when you are teaching something, you are educating others and you're educating your team. Through leadership, you inspire action in your team. Think about it. Does your podcast, does it inspire action in your viewers' subconscious mind? The parts that only can say yes, not the conscious. Remember, we're being tactical on this show. We're teaching things here that you never heard anywhere. Type in yes below if you agree or if you disagree. If you heard other places, let me know, because I bet you there are some copycats out there. Because nobody teaches these things, right? Because in sales and when we are being tactical, you don't want to speak to the conscious mind. Think about it. If you are struggling making sales, your messaging might be stuck somewhere in the conscious mind, because the conscious debates, analyzes, and hesitates. The subconscious says yes instantly, even without realizing it. Just something to think about, and I really hope you guys are taking notes, because like I promised, at the beginning, in my opening sentence, is teaching you things here that nobody else has ever taught anywhere else. And this is a teaching moment, right? When you are making a claim, when you are teaching something, let your viewers, your listeners know right from the first powerful sentence. Why are they here? What will they learn? And deliver and stay on topic. Very, very important, my friend. And address those silent questions as often as possible. Especially the ones that you think about it, that your audience don't vocalize it, but are desperate seeking answers to. When you produce episodes and videos and shows addressing these answers, that's when the magic starts happening and compounding, because now you are speaking to their subconscious mind that's making instant decisions rather than the conscious that's always debating and hesitating. I think I proved that point. I want you guys to watch this video that I go even deeper. For some of you that want to go deeper into the show, there's a video that I did on YouTube on my channel at Carlos Inspires called Sales Tactics That You Didn't Know That Bypasses It, the Resistance Instantly. Powerful video that I did that I want you guys to check it out on my YouTube channel. Remember, podcasting offers depth and connection. See, people, they might forget what you post about it on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, right? Think about it. When is the last time that somebody stopped you in your community, in the airport, in your neighborhood, or to thank you, or because of a post on Facebook or Instagram? I've been posting since MySpace, and then Facebook came in, and Instagram and YouTube. People, here's the thing, guys. Think about how we learn, right? Think about when we were kids, right? How we were programmed. Cartoons, movies, songs, music, we always remember. We even remember the time that they play. What time we're going to be releasing a podcast show? Every Monday, 7:17 a.m. Pacific time at carlosinspireshow.com. You see what I just did here today? Telling you stories, teaching you, educating, entertaining you, being different. You don't want to be like everybody else. You want to bring your own persona, your own personality to your episodes, to your videos. You don't want to be a copycat. You don't want to be using AI for everything. There is a place for AI. Trust me. And speaking of AI, we're going to go deep over here, and I'm going to show you some cool AI tools that I use. You use a blend of your personality and AI together. So here are some of my top 3 ways to make money podcasting. First way, sponsorship and affiliate marketing. You see, you want to start with sponsorships and affiliate marketing. Even if you don't have established podcast, I'm going to give you guys a super strategic plan for you guys to do. I want you guys to go on LinkedIn, use Sales Navigator. LinkedIn has plenty of tools teaching about how to use Sales Navigator. Just learn it, guys. Immerse in yourself. And then what I want you guys to do, I want you guys to start reaching out to authors, coaches, consultants, people selling books, courses, retreats, masterminds, a product, anything. Everybody on LinkedIn is selling something. It used to be a resume place. Now it's about to go down. It's a gold mine for you to rack in tens of thousands of dollars every month, every other month. That's plenty of people doing. Many of my clients, myself, there are many people doing. Not an income claim. Just listen and pay attention, my friends, because as you guys can see, I'm teaching you guys here that most people don't. And I want you guys to reach out and literally just message these people and say, hey, I have a podcast show. Here's my audience: entrepreneurs, CEOs, startups, athletes, celebrities, everyday individual, whoever is in your niche, whoever is your industry, whoever is the audience and industry that you cater to. You tell that individual and you say, I saw your profile on LinkedIn. I love it what you post. I love this particular post that you did the other day. And you mentioned that. You see, people love hearing those things. Right? And now you genuinely, you look at that person, you saw their profile, you read it, you look at some of their posts, and you genuinely like that individual. You believe that that person is going to be a great guest for your show, for what you're trying to cater for your industry. And then you're going to tell them, I would love to have you a guest on my show. And I do something pretty cool on my show that is unique. And you would tell that person that you would charge him $100 or $200 or $500. Come up with a number to be interviewing your show, and a portion of the money will go to his favorite or your favorite or a combination of the two charity. So now you're making an irresistible offer, something that I often teach on the stages, is speaking around the world over 20 years. Because you see, guys, for me, it's not business. For me, it's personal. My father died in a car explosion. I was only 3 months old. Horrible car accident. I was just a baby. And if that wasn't enough, my stepfather was murdered. He was set up. I often talk about that from the stage. Today is not the show to talk about that. You guys can look it up on my YouTube channel and go through all my podcasts and listen to some of my crazy stories. But why am I telling you this? Because when you are doing your show, remind yourself why you are doing it, who you are doing it for. I often talk about if I would pay priceless to watch hundreds of hours of videos of my father, of my grandfather, who are no longer here. Imagine, how much money would you pay? Some of you might even be emotional as I talk about this. I will pay priceless to watch my father's videos going out there after he was done working, instead of watching TV or doing something else. You know what he would do? He would go around trash sites because people couldn't afford their babies, their children, and they would leave them there. And he would pick them up and he would take them to churches and shelters. I grew up hearing those stories. As you guys often hear me say my quotes when I end my shows or speaking on global stages, whether it's a few people or thousands of people at arenas, life is about the mission, never the commission. And that's why I do the Carlos Inspire Show. To have a legacy, to interview legends during our lifetime. Many of the prior guests that have been on the show. Frank Shankwitz, the founder of Make-A-Wish, and a great friend of mine, been on the show. Frank Shamrock, UFC legend, pretty much pioneer UFC and Pride. Great friend of mine, been on the show. Scott Page, from Pink Floyd, played 20 years with Pink Floyd, a very close friend of mine, been on the show. A.C. Caswell, football player, pro athlete for the Raiders, been on the show. Incredible people. Everyday individuals, CEOs, startups, people like you, wanted to do podcasting, they want to start to speak in those stages. They've been on the show. And guess what happens, my friend? Is you are sponsorships and affiliate marketing. You should be your number one focus thing. You have to monetize your podcast. So by reaching out to these people on LinkedIn, reaching out to people on Instagram, offering them, hey, make that offer. Don't worry about it. Say it's $100 to be on the show. They know it takes time. They know it takes people. It takes an army sometimes. I'm teaching you how to start it here, you by yourself. That's why we're not using nothing fancy. I have a green screen behind me. I'll share my screen, show you some tools that I'm using. We keep it at 100 here. That's what I want you guys to do as far as like reaching out to people on LinkedIn. And then when it comes to affiliate marketing, I'm really enjoying some of the tools. Like, for example, what did I did here today? I just told you guys that I use Podbean. I love it. And there will be a link in the description. That's an affiliate marketing. Every time you use Podbean, if you use the links in my description, it supports our show. Everything that we earn from affiliate marketing, from my books, we donate 100% feeding kids facing hunger. Because once upon a time, I was that kid. I would go on rice weeks at a time. Now I want to be the change that I wish to see in others. When I was a kid, the others would show up for us, and nobody did. So I became that person. So just like I did it here in the beginning, Podbean, you guys can leverage that and use that as affiliate marketing. Another really cool tool is InVideo AI. InVideo AI is so cool. I'm going to share my screen with you here with you guys. And then I'm going to also share with you guys a few other tools that we are using here. InVideo AI. See, this is really cool. You guys can literally go on ChatGPT, put in your ideas, give a topic, give a detailed instructions. This is so easy to use. I can come over here on InVideo AI. I can click over here, this button. For you guys watching me, if you guys are listening to me on the podcast, I highly recommend you guys coming into my YouTube channel. I just started putting videos again on YouTube, which again is one of my biggest mistakes, not being consistent, which I will go more in depth here in a second. But over here, using InVideo AI, you're going to click Explore All. And now you can pick what you're trying to accomplish. YouTube Shorts. Literally, you can click this button, fast pace, give me an interesting short topic in less than 60 seconds. Let's say you are a health coach. 5 ab exercises to get you a 6-pack. Give me a short in less than 60 seconds. What type of music would you like? You can actually record and upload your voice into this software, or you can pick one of the voices that InVideo AI has a ton of voices that you can choose to. I like to use my voice because people recognize that they are here for us. They're not here for AI. So it's a very, very cool tool. This is mind-blowing, guys. And the pro tip, whenever using AI, just don't go 100% AI. You want to make sure that you are using AI and you are using your personality, a combination of both. If you try just to using AI, yeah, people out there making crazy claims, they do AI and they make a gazillion millions doing AI. Hey, I get it. If it's working for them, I'm telling you from experience, people are buying you. You cannot connect with a robot soul or with, it's you. And another great tool that I use, Tube Magic. Tube Magic is great, guys. It's a whole bunch of things from video ideas, video research, keyword research, video scripts, warp upload, where you can just get everything done. Generate video titles, descriptions, tags, all in once. As you guys know, video tags are important, right? You can click over here, video tags. You can copy a video that you just upload and you unlisted and you upload a video on YouTube. Post it here. You don't know which tags to use. YouTube will give you which tags. Let's say, for example, we go here into my channel and then we pick the video that I told you guys to watch about sales tactics you didn't know. We come over here and we paste it and we generate. So if you don't know which tags to put on your video, Tube Magic will give us. All you got to do is copy this and now you paste it into the tag section in your YouTube when uploading. What this will do, it's going to help you generate way more views, get way more people to watch, and you never know when you're going to go viral one of these days. You see, this is what I'm talking about, right? It's about tactics, from bypassing the conscious mind, using the tools that are easy to use, that's going to give you a ton of time back to help you. Like, don't even get me started if we go into creating your own GPT customer service link for your own GPT, where now you can give the link, put in that link in your website. Any time somebody comes into your site, they have a question, they want to learn anything about you, your products or services, they can talk to a GPT 24/7, and you don't even have to be there. There's so much out there, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of things out there that people are not teaching. And that's why I'm keeping it 100 here with you guys, teaching you guys some of these things. All the links for everything that we are talking about will be under the descriptions. And I want you guys to go in and take a look. And now let's go to step number 2, right? We talk about the first way to make money podcasting, which is sponsorship and affiliate marketing. Now we're going to go into the second way, promote your own products and services. See, you want to promote your own books, speaking gigs, masterminds, coaching, consulting services. Share it. Sharing is caring, especially if you are always adding value. You're always putting posts, putting great episodes. From time to time, you share your coaching. There's nothing wrong with sharing, especially if your stuff going to move the needle. Conduct surveys to really understand your audience's needs so that you can create educational content that adds value, that's going to move the needle, that's going to inspire action. Like I often teach people about speaking. So what do? In the shows, I'll put a banner, literally, a ticker goes over here underneath the screen. Interested in getting paid to speak on the big stages? Join our influencer speaker program waitlist now. Learn more here. Get on more stages.com. So this thing I can talk over here all day and just have a ticker. I'm using StreamYard, great software to stream your podcast. Highly recommend. A link in the descriptions. What we just did it again. Another affiliate marketing, things that we need while podcasting, streaming videos. Here's another ticker that I use on my shows. Warren Buffett type strategies for making your money work harder while you sleep and planning a tax-free retirement. Book a free strategy session today. For some of you, you guys probably never heard me talking about that. I own wealth strategy agencies all over USA where we teach people in retirement, young adults that want to save their money tax-free, grow it tax-free, and protect it when the economy goes down, when the economy crashes it, when things are in total chaos. I never talk about it. I have a ticker. When I am doing my shows, it goes right under the stage. Those are just plain, just like you watching TV. Same thing, ladies and gentlemen. See, model success. And it's ways that you can promote and talk about your stuff while you are out there doing videos, promoting things without being salesy. You adding value, you helping others. Another one that I use often. What books are you reading lately? Right? A question. Have you read Work Like an Immigrant? International bestseller that I wrote. Powerful book. A lot of Fortune 100 companies, they give to the employees, militaries. This book is alive. A lot of life lessons. 100% of the proceeds going towards helping feeding people facing hunger. So you see what we're doing here? It's about being strategic. Here's a powerful PDF book that I wrote for you guys to help you that talks about bypassing resistance. This goes really great with that video that I told you guys to watch. The 7-figure word patterns for success. Master the words that creates, that connects, converts, and creates a buying frenzy. Go on my website, getonmorestages.com, and click the button free gift for this powerful gift. And you see, just like that, we have a couple of tickers over here that we can click one button and it rolls on the screen as you are teaching. And you can do the same thing for selling your products and services. As you are teaching, you have the tickers going on the screen. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. The final step is brand deals and monetization. These over here, guys, very important. Brand deals and YouTube monetization. See, partner with brands that genuinely help your audience. Authenticity is key. Think about it. What are some of the products you use at home that you genuinely love? I use Apple, I use Bose, I use who watches. I use a bunch of cool stuff, and I bet you do too. I use Samsung TVs. Guess what? Why not reach out to them? Why not write an email? Follow them on social media. Listen to their quarterly calls when they're talking about their numbers, what they are looking for, their wins, their losses, their dividends. Listen to them. Message them on their comments on social media. Be the one that stands out. Do it over and over again. You never know when they will answer back. When you reach out to them privately, they answer back to the email where you can start a conversation. Talk about bringing them on your show, talking about doing a sponsorship deal. Having them giving you a brand deal where you're now locking them in for 6 months or 1 year, and you tell them, look, I have this powerful podcast that I'm planning on growing, and I would love you to be one of the main sponsorships and brand deals in my company. Very powerful. In addition to that, guys, think about it, YouTube monetization. YouTube loves when people are putting educational content like this. They are long-form videos. The longer the videos, the more ads they can place in the videos. Therefore, more money that you can make. There are plenty of people that talk about YouTube monetization. I'm just skipping at 100. All you have to do, put long-form videos. That's what the platform wants. Think about it. The same way how I challenge you guys earlier to write it down, journal about what does your ideal avatar wants, your clients, the people that you serve. Think about what does YouTube want? What does TikTok want? What does Facebook want? Have you ever journal about that? See, guys, those are the stuff that nobody thinks about, right? It's about doing cool stuff, like do a brand deal with a software company. Our partner before, many, many years ago, with Groove Funnels, when they first launched, they wanted to compete with ClickFunnels and Confusionsoft and all those other softwares that we all need to have our businesses. So what I did, Groove Funnels have this crazy campaign, no credit card required. All you need, all softwares, all in one place. That's pretty cool offer, right? Free, no credit card required. Try it out. You can get up to 3 websites and 3 pages. You can look that up. You can go to groovewithcarlos.com and you can look that up. Search there was pretty cool. And what we did, we actually broke a record. Back then, we went on YouTube Live for 7 days. They invited me to come in as one of the influencers. Because I reached out to the CEO, we became friends. He's like, hey, you want to become one of the influencers? We're launching this. The goal is $20 million in 7 days. We end up doing $5 million. Not bad. In 1 week, in 7 days, we have influencers, speakers come in live for 7 days on YouTube educating. During my session, I did something crazy. I often talk about you must do what others don't do, can't do, and won't think of doing. So what I did, instead of me coming in and just be by myself, teaching and educating like everybody else, I invited some of my friends and clients to come in and to do a segment, to interview. So it's interactive, it's way better retention, pro tip. And so I showed up with one of my very close friends, Scott Page, that played for Pink Floyd. Yes, he played for 20 years for Pink Floyd. Good friend of mine. We had an awesome interview on my show, CarlosInspireShow.com. Look it up, Pink Floyd, Scott Page, and Carlos Inspire. So then we showed up there, and now Scott is, we playing some music, and we're having fun. Everybody was blown away. They're like, what? The people in the comments, they're like, holy crap. They thought it was going to be just Carlos doing his thing, bringing mind-blowing content that nobody teaches it. Everything is moving here in the studio. I get fired up because as I think about it, like I told you guys earlier, this is not business for me. It's personal. It's feeling a promise that I plan on keeping. Many of my friends passed away and they were murdered and they died on the streets. I used to sell bread when I was 7 years old to help my mama, to leave the body, to leave the hood. Those are promises that I plan on keeping. To always come back, to always show up, trade my expectations for appreciation, be genuine, reach out to people, offer value, produce more value to others than anybody else online, my friends. Watch the magic happens. You see, the business and the influencer and the entrepreneur that adds the most value wins every time. I promise you. As you guys, as I often talk about, there is a sea of sameness out there. You don't want to be part of it. You see, you must do what others don't do, can't do, and will not think of doing, And that's when the magic happens. And you keep doing that. Keep doing that to your videos and your interviews. You just make them 1% better every time. And you watch what the magic happens. And that's why uploading, every time that you put out this content, you upload in YouTube and you keep asking yourself, how can I make it better, right? Look at your audio, look at the ambient that you wanted to convey, the lightings. You can buy lightings on Amazon super cheap, or if you don't even have a light, you can have a window behind you. And then just showed you guys a great tool from Adobe Podcast Beta 2 that you can make your audio sound better, just like you're hearing me now. So little things like that you always want to pay attention. Like I say, all YouTube wants is better quality video that retains its user so they can place more advertising as people watch. That's how they make money. Understanding that is key. All you have to do now is just challenge yourself to make it better videos. Not the algorithm, that the algorithm sucks and this and that. Trust me, I used to say silly stuff like that. Now it's us. We just have to agree. Sometimes we suck. Sometimes it's normal. We are humans. Don't pound on yourself. I used to sell bread, making 50 cents at age 7. In Brazil. Now I live in Silicon Valley. Now I have properties around the world. Now I have dinners and lunches, and I go on stages with legends of personal development. Tony Robbins, Jay Shetty, Liz Brown, all these incredible people. Tom Bilyeu, right? All these incredible people that I had the honor to be on the stage with. As I always tell people, never give up. Keep believing yourself a little bit more than what you did yesterday, my friends. I will never be on the stage or get to know all these people, Tony Robbins and Gary Vee and Jay Shetty and billionaires and blah, blah, blah. It's because I keep showing up. I want you to do the same, my friend. Keep showing up, you know. And one of my biggest mistakes was not being consistent. Now let's keep it real. One thing that I did, when I started my podcast 5 years ago, I just celebrated 5 years back in March. I started consistent, doing my shows every week, every other week, and then I started taking breaks every month, every quarter, doing a show. Guess what? Because of that was the biggest mistake that I ever done in producing podcasts. Your people won't like that. See, you become obsolete. One of the biggest things that I want to challenge you, that I start challenging myself again. I had some healthy reasons, but it's still no excuses. Still could have tried. A little bit harder. And this is the stuff that nobody wants to talk about. Often preaching and teaching from the stage. We cannot be hypocrites. We must to follow. I always talk about the life that we live is based upon the things that we preach. And I'm making a commitment to all of you that we are back in the game, putting new podcast episodes every Monday at 7:17 a.m. Pacific. Just forget about what I said. Don't think about it. Don't remember. 7:17 a.m. Pacific time. See what I'm doing here? I'm playing with you guys, because now what's going to happen is at 7:17 every Monday Pacific time, on your way to commute, when you are working out at the gym, you'll be listening to CarlosInspireShow.com. You see what I'm doing? I'm teaching, I'm educating, I'm playing with you guys. I'm giving you timelines. Think about it. How we learn, right? Cartoons. This is a teaching moment. Cartoons are favorite videos. Like I told you guys earlier, people won't remember your YouTube, your TikTok, your Facebook videos. They might remember here and there, but they will remember your videos, your long-form videos on YouTube. They will remember your long-form podcasts. Think about it. You remember your favorite movies on Netflix, on Hulu, your favorite songs. See, just like movies, just like I'm proving the points which you guys did with examples, not just fluff. Everything that I talk about, I documented. Like I often tell people, if you are so good, show me, don't tell me. I document over thousands and thousands of video testimonials, written testimonials on businesses that I helped grow and scale, on people that I helped learning how to get paid to speak on stages, how to separate themselves from the pack, how to no longer be involved in being the sea of sameness, being the ones that set the standard, becoming a category of one. That's who you are, my friend. Be the one. Set the pace. Become the one that raises the standard in your niche with education. As I like to say, educate to dominate. And in conclusion, my friends, we explore all these essential elements of building successful and profitable podcasts, from choosing the right niche to effective monetization strategies and engaging your audience. Each step, as we discuss here today, is crucial. Implement the steps and transformational strategies to grow your podcast and increase your income. And don't forget to ask your viewers to like, to subscribe, comment below, turn on that bell. So every time I go live or I put in a new content, you'll be reminded. Like I told you guys earlier, every dollar we raise in this channel, from everything that we promote, it goes to help others facing hunger, causes that I am very, very deep involved. Helping women, single moms, veterans. I literally became an advisory council member of Team USA MMA recently. I'm super proud of that. I keep getting invited to join boards, and I try to do as much as I can with my time because they are in alignment with my mission, which is life all about the mission, never the commission. God bless you.